Now, like here. So, for example, 你要哪个咖啡 ？Actually 是你要哪一个咖啡 ？But here I can change this one. Oops. So this one I can change. I can say 哪okay, for example, I delete this one. This one I can say 哪三个 You see? Like 你要哪三个咖啡 Right? So you want which three? See? 你要哪三个 Now I understand why I use 个 Good. Yes. Clear? Yes. Okay. Any other question? So, we just practice. Yes?
Is this sentence correct? Neither she nor Schuma.
Again. Fix. Try.
Neither she nor Schuma.
Need to fix. English, what do you want to say?
Which is your book?
Okay, which is your book? It's very easy. Never have.
那个书是它是你的，那个书
neither.
Okay, have. This way, very easy. Look. So the situation picture, there are many books, right? Many books. Then you want to answer, which one is yours? Picture, which book is yours? Yes. So 哪个书 actually 哪本书 okay? So you can use 个 is fine. So 哪个书是你的 Understand? Of course, measure word 是哪本 If you learn 是哪本书是你的 Understand now? Make another sentence. Try. Use picture.
Another page. Shade.
Need a verb.
I'll just first write the sentence and then
Okay. Understand now? Yes. So always follow this. You know, you will realize when students try to think English first, then translate, always like a disaster. Takes too much time, always a mistake. Believe me, always a mistake. So that's why I say you use a picture. You just point, play the picture, follow this. This is very easy, right? Okay, any question? Today we learn many things. We learn 谁 Yes, so we learn 谁的 So 谁 and then 谁的 谁的 possession Yes, whose And then we learn 哪 Yes 哪 which Yes So you 哪 need to be with the measure word Usually it's 个 Okay, why there's no say 国 no need 个 You can say because 国 it's like a measure word you don't need That's why 是哪国人中国人 like that Okay So from 谁 who or 谁的 or 哪 you see all these only follow subject verb object okay